Kellie Sloane. Kellie, it's good to see you this morning on a very troubling week. Do you feel like this day of reflection is the right approach?
It is, Peter. We had to return to the centre at some point, and this has been a very gentle return. We had, families go through the centre in the last couple of days with privacy. Yesterday, retailers were back, and today they're calling it a day of reflection because we can go back to the centre, but there'll be no retail, and they'll have all their settings on low sound. There'll be no advertising up on those billboards, and I guess it's an opportunity for people to just come back where there's no pressure, no cameras. And then tomorrow will be the reopening of retail.
Will you be there, Kellie?
Yeah, I'll be there. It's going to be tough, Pete. It's been a shocker of a week,
Yeah.
and but what I've found is the community is just really benefiting from having a chat. So I'll be there. If they want to have a chat, they can. If they don't, then they just want to be in their own peaceful space, they can do that. But I guess I'm there for the community, and I'm also part of the community. It's a place we all used, centre of everything. It's a community hub, and gently we have to go back.
Yeah, and I mean it's really the economic engine of the eastern suburbs. This huge precinct. What about permanent memorials? What would you expect that to look like down the track?
I think that'll be appropriate, and it will be led as community leaders by the families first and foremost, and what their wishes would be. I think the community really benefits from having a more permanent and enduring place to remember not only the victims, but the people who are going to continue to suffer with their injuries, and the many hundreds of people who are still traumatised. So we've seen beautiful reflections after the Lint Cafe Memorial as an example. At the moment, of course, there's just this mounting pile of flowers, which is beautiful, but they won't last, and we need something lasting.
And what about Sunday? What sort of a turnout might you be expecting at Bondi?
So we really don't know. I've been working with the other community leaders, with Waverley Council and the Mayor, with my federal and other state counterparts to sort of put this together. We don't know what to expect. We're preparing for anything between about 2,000 or 20,000 we could get there. So we've got the space. We're saying everyone is welcome. Bring a candle. Don't bring flowers, please. If you're coming, save that for the shopping centre. But it'll be a short and hopefully a really important occasion.
Yeah. Can we just more broadly and to wrap up now, when it comes to security, there's all this talk of increasing not knife crimes, but how to increase penalties for it, whether it's fines or whether it's jail time as well. That was already done last year. Are you part of the push to increase that, or should more powers be given to private security? What's the play here long term?
Well, short term, I'm just entirely focused on supporting the community and our short-term security needs, including extra security at Bondi Westfield. There is a much bigger conversation to be had. I don't think I'm ready for that yet.
Yeah.
I do know that it's going to be a very quick, it's a quick fix solution to suggest banning types of knives, whatever. It doesn't address the underlying sort of root cause of these issues. I want that to be a proper and evidence-based conversation, nothing that's knee-jerk. But certainly in the short term, I'm just very focused on my own community.
Fair enough. Kellie Sloane, that's the New South Wales member for Vaucluse. Kellie, appreciate your time this morning. A very tough one indeed.